Welcome in Myanmar. So I'm Chris.
I'm Linda.
And we are traveling. And today we are in Mandalay. And today we're gonna show you what to do in Mandalay, the best things what you can expect from the city.
Things first, getting here. There are many different ways how to get to Mandalay. Either you fly from Yangon, or you take a bus from Bagan. That's what we did. So basically the bus from Bagan takes 4 hours. That's what they say. Actually it's 5.5. And you're gonna be taken with a little teeny tiny minivan, which is quite a small place for a 5.5 hour ride. And the ride is a little bit bumpy. It cost 9,000 chat, which is roughly 7 euros?
6 euros.
6 euros, 7 euros, so around $8. But it's extremely affordable and the ride in the end is not that bad. I would suggest to take an early morning ride so it's not that hot and you arrive in Mandalay and you have the whole day ahead of you to explore the beautiful city.
So getting around the city, so there are several ways how to get around Mandalay. Either it's walking, taking a bicycle ride, renting a scooter, or taking a Grab taxi.
Grab taxis are awesome because you can book them online, so you don't have to negotiate or haggle about the price. You don't have to ask for someone to turn on the meter, which are not actually here. So it's super easy. You know how much you're gonna pay and you get from point A to point B quickly. And explore the city, you have to get some good food. And so we are here right now at Myat Tar, which is one of the most recommended places here in Myanmar where you can get really good food for a really nice affordable price. It's always busy. We're here right in the midday. It's quite busy. It's almost full. So let's see what we can choose. So we just ordered a beef curry and we ordered fried pork salad, which cost us roughly €2.50 per each. So beef curry $2.50 and pork salad $2.50, which includes rice. But then they brought this whole plate of vegetables. They brought some, I think that's marinated cabbage. Then they brought us eggplant, more salad, some chili paste, some more chili paste, and sour leaf soup. All of this looks amazing. That's insane. It's just like 2 tiny portions with all of this included. Just gonna take a little bit of everything on this spoon. We have some spring onions, we have some beans, we have some marinated, I think it's an eggplant. Wait, let's start with the veggies. This part is vegetarian paradise. Really, really good. By the way, they also had a lot of vegetarian options. I'm so happy to actually get some veggies in. And now let's try the curry beef. It melts in my mouth. It tastes like it's been slow cooked for around 8 hours. It tastes like my mom's kitchen. Whenever we go home, she cooks it for like 2-3 days. I don't know how long she cooks it on the stove, but it just melts in your mouth. Amazing. So first impressions about Burmese food were quite, because we're coming from Thailand, we've been living in Thailand, so we're like, yeah, what can beat that? And we arrived late tonight, so we didn't get that much to eat, so we just settled for instant noodles. But now, after having this, it completely changed my whole idea of Burmese cuisine. It's amazing. The food is really, really good. It has impact of Indian, Thai, and Chinese kitchens, so it's a mix of everything. It's really, really good and quite rich. Also, cool thing about this place is that I kept refilling all the little side dishes and side salads. If one was empty, they just brought a new one. And in the end, they gave us the taste of the tea leaf. What is it? Tea leaf salad. Basically, this is the tea leaf. These are some sweet, different kind of roasted nuts, and these are some chilies and garlic. First time we tried the tea leaf salad, it was soaked in oil. We just went in a random place. We didn't know where we went, and we ordered it. It wasn't that good. But this one is perfect because the tea leaf is a little bit sour, and the nuts are really, really sweet. And then the garlic, it balances it and evens out perfectly. So. This place, definitely visit if you're in Mandalay, you're not gonna regret it.
So at the end we paid 12,500, which is about 7 euros or $8, which is extremely affordable price for the fees that you get in this place. Top rated, definitely. So we have arrived to our first location, Shweinbin Monastery.
I feel that in this place is so peaceful that we should speak quietly.
Probably.
So Shweinbin Pagoda was built in 1985 and is one of the most beautiful Burmese basically monasteries. Just I said pagoda? Monasteries around Myanmar. It has been said that this kind of original Burmese architecture that has been used in building the monastery is really unique, and there are just a few of these left in the world, so this place is really special. If you want to escape the city's busyness and the extreme traffic, just come here for a breath of fresh air and to just enjoy some peace and quietness.
My oh my, my oh my, a kiss and so I
did. So guys, we have arrived to our next location, which is Kuthodaw Pagoda, and the second name of it is the world's largest book, and it's for the reason.
The reason is that Kuthodaw consists of 726 stupas.
29, I think.
729. Thank you. 729 stupas, and each of them contains a marble stone on which there are writings of Tipitaka, which is the ancient Buddhist scriptures. So basically 729, you said?
729.
729. Each of them contains a marble stone of the ancient Buddhist writings. Huge stone. 726.
And it's called the world's largest book because apparently if you read eight hours a day, each of these texts, you would spend over 1 year to read everything. So that's the reason.
And probably they're written also in a kind of an ancient language, so it probably also takes time to understand it and digest it. So that's quite a task. So if you're up to it, just you can always spend a year in Mandalay.
All right, but now let's see around the pagoda.
Well, this is quite an unusual location to have just a bit outside of a really busy city. We are here in the at the Bein Bridge, which is roughly 40 minutes outside of Mandalay city center. The bridge was built in 1850 and it's 1.2 kilometers long. It was considered one of the longest thick wood bridges in the world, but at the time it was created, and it's still a really amazing place you should visit if you're in Mandalay. It's really peaceful. You can see people fishing, you can just see people actually living on the lake, on the river, in little wooden houses. Wow. You can drive underneath the bridge. There is a little road and you can visit the little islands in the middle of the river, but during July and August the water level rises, so you cannot go underneath the bridge, just on the bridge. So basically that's the busiest time because everyone is using the bridge at that time. I wanted to tell you about the motorbike rental. So we rented a motorbike to get around Mandalay and it cost 15,000 kyat, which is roughly $10 or 8 euros. You can also get, this one is automatic one because it's easier to get around with that one. So get a semi-automatic scooter, which will be around $8 or like 7 euros or 6 euros 50. I wanted to tell you about the traffic in Mandalay. It's quite chaotic, and if you've been driving around Thailand or Vietnam, you're probably used to it, but if you're visiting Asia and you're driving a motorbike for the first time, be really, really careful and remember to always beep, because that's kind of a sign that you're overtaking someone from either one of the sides, and they love to overtake from either one of the sides. So just always beep and know that people will be beeping. So take it easy, don't go too fast. And it is really easy to get around Mandalay with a motorbike, because for example a taxi or let's say a grab car to the bridge or one of the pagodas or monasteries, and in the end will add up. And with a motorbike you're independent, so you can go wherever you want. It makes it way easier, and that's always the way to go.
The interesting fact is that in the middle of the Bein Bridge there is a sunflower field, and this is really popular amongst local people. They come here and make pictures with sunflowers. We also wanted to make a picture, but now it's a midday and it's not so beautiful outside. The sun is really high, and this place would be perfect for a sunset or sunrise.
When I think about yesterday,
by accident we have arrived at the Monastic School. It's called Hisinbyume Monastic School. It's on the way to the White Pagoda. I call it White Pagoda. And there's so much joy around. It's amazing. The little monks are jumping around, swinging, playing, and they're so excited to see us. Everyone's just smiling and waving. It's such a nice place. Just get like a dose of positivity. So on the way to the big white temple, it's Mingun Pahtodawg, which is a huge rock. And inside there is a Buddha. A king in the late 18th century made it just for the manifestation of his greatness. And he left it unfinished intentionally, just for the joy of it. It's a cool place to visit though.
I feel unbreakable.
We just paid 5,000 kyat, or roughly €3, $4 for entrance. But I mean, if you're coming here, you can stop by on your way to the White Temple, and there's no point to pay the entrance fee, because you can just take the picture from outside. Because here you can just walk up a little bit to the side and enter a really tiny, small carving in the stone where there's a small Buddha. So if you want to save money, I would suggest not to pay it, because that's not really worth it, and no one even checked the tickets. So you can save €3 each. So if you're going to the Myat Tar temple in the Mingun area, close to Mandalay, this is the place you have to stop for a great coffee break. Well, Myanmar is not that famous for its coffee, right? But here they make local coffee, and it's really good. Also the snacks and the food. This place is called the Garden Cafe. It's right next to the beach in a really historic, beautiful area on the bank of the river, with a beautiful view of cows and farmers in a natural, quiet environment. You have to visit the Garden Cafe. It's a must if you're going to the White Temple.
I feel unbreakable.
So we've reached the Myat Tar Pagoda, which is the famous pagoda you see in all the pictures of Mandalay, the one where everyone is jumping around the white stairs of the pagoda. So this is the place. You're gonna be lucky if you're gonna catch some Buddhist monks jumping around the pagoda. That makes beautiful pictures. Other than that, take some funky accessories and make your own. I have a bunch of balloons, and we made some weird pictures already. So what do you need to make cool Instagram pictures? Balloons you spend 2.5 hours looking for, and a sneaker. You know what? Actually, you don't need a sneaker. You just need a shoelace. friends from Myanmar.
Oh my god.
It's absolutely sweet. It's been, I don't know, locals have asked us to take photos with them many times, and it's amazing. I mean, I've never experienced that before.
We
You
don't
know?
even speak the same language. They don't speak English. We don't speak Burmese, and
It's amazing.
kinda enjoying each
They
other.
just gave us flower necklaces just because. It's amazing. The generosity and the genuinity
Definitely.
and like the kindness of people. I love it.
beautiful.
Apart from just taking pictures down at the base of the pagoda, make sure you climb all the way up to enjoy the beautiful views, especially the sunset if you're here around the late noon.
Alright guys, so this concludes our Mandalay travel guide. So these are the locations that you can visit here in the city or a little bit outside of the city. You can do it either in one day, or you can divide these locations in 2 days as we did, so there is no rush traveling from one location to another location.
You know what I'm thinking? Actually, you're just filming like right past me.
No, I think it's like yeah.
Anyhow, guys, you know what to do. If you loved our video, or at least you liked it a little bit, like a tiny bit,
Just a little bit.
make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to our travel adventures and our weird, random, useful, useless, and everything in between vlogs, vlogs, and all of that, make sure to subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button, like button, subscribe. To quickly conclude on how to get around Mandalay, either you have several options, either taking a taxi, taking a tuk-tuk, taking a motorbike, taking a bicycle, or either walking around. For some locations you need to have either a motorbike or a taxi because they are a little bit far. For example, this location, it's a little bit more than 40 kilometers away from the Mandalay city center, so you need either a motorbike, a taxi, or a tuk-tuk to get here.
Right, that's true.
See you in the next video.
All jokes aside though, if you're traveling to Myanmar, make sure to watch our other videos because we have a complete Myanmar guide for the 2 weeks you're traveling, and basically all the information you should know, how to get around, what to eat, where to eat, what to visit, all the expenses, basically everything. We also have blogs about it, so make sure to check them out as well if you like reading rather than watching videos. Other than that, as I said, we'll see you in the next one.